I was a big fan of Mr. Bean, and I was at a video store hunting for some Mr. Bean DVDs, and I found one that was called Dead Scrapper, which the cover had Scrapper with a gun in his head, and the DVD was cost only $1. And I went home and inserted that DVD disc into my Xbox 360 and started with the normal Mr. Bean intro, but something was out of control. After the intro, the flashlight turns into a gun and shot itself to Mr. Bean, and the episode started. And it was Scrapper in a shredder. After 3 seconds, Scrapper jumped into the shredder. Scrapper gets shred, and the episode broke for 8 minutes. And I played on my Nintendo DS in retorch in my tablet while waiting. The episode returned, but this time it showed Mr. Bean at Scrapper's fun reel. This showed for 5 minutes. After this, the episode ended with no credits. And I edit the DVD and throw it outside and contact Tiger Aspect. The next day, they emailed me and the message says, "Dear Danny Roas, we took this episode out of the air and fired the person who made this episode. Also, there's no credit on the episode from Tiger Aspect." Around 11 p.m., I also found another Mr. Bean DVD from a dumpster, but this time the MP4 file was from a torrent website called Episode 43. And I ran home and inserted the disc into the PlayStation 3 and start with the same Mr. Bean intro of the first DVD. And the title was called Zombie Scrapper. It began at Mr. Bean's house outside at night, and a zombie that looks like Scrapper broke the door and killed Mr. Bean and Mrs. Wicked. And it faded to black, and Japanese text appeared, and it says,
あなたは私の次の犠牲者です。あなたはスクレーパーからゾンビ猫を脱出することはできません。
This translates to you are my next victim. You cannot escape Scrappa, the zombie cat. And this episode ended with credits, but Mr. Bean was staring at me with bloodshot eyes. And I edited the DVD and smashed it with a baseball bat, and I went to bed. In the ceiling has words saying Scrappa will get you. And I went to sleep. The next day, the words of the ceiling and the DVD was gone, and I stopped watching Mr. Bean ever again.